What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Chicago Blackhawks franchise mode. We are here in the Stanley Cup Finals of year number 3, taking on the worst seeded Eastern Conference team, the Philadelphia Flyers. They finished with the third least amount of points out of everybody who made the playoffs. The only teams that were worse were the Anaheim Ducks and the Vancouver Canucks, so they were really the worst of the worst in the Eastern Conference over there, and they've battled all the way through here. The 8th seed taking on the 1 seed. They've beaten the New York Rangers, so they already defeated the defending Stanley Cup champions in round number 1 in 6. They defeated the Boston Bruins in 7, and then they beat the number 1 seeded Toronto Maple Leafs in the Eastern Conference Finals in 6 games as well. So though we are the superior team to them, it might be an underdog story. I mean, that is the story of Philadelphia. They love their underdogs. So I'm sure they're running with these Philadelphia Flyers. Now, they got a good top 9. Like, their top 9 is pretty solid. It's not as strong as ours in certain places, but they got a really good top 9. First line, Dominic Kublik with Morgan Frost and Larry Hood. Larry Hood being the 2023, or was it 2024? 2024 first overall pick, where the Philadelphia Flyers won the draft lottery. I believe they moved, I think it was either 11-1 or 8-1. Whatever it was, they jumped tremendously up to get Larry Hood, and then last year, finishing worse in the league, they actually dropped from 1 to 3. So first line wise, I think we have the superior edge. Connor Bedard with Patrick Kane. I think they're both better than Larry Hood is in his career right now with Morgan Frost. Like, Kublik kind of gets canceled out by Taylor Radish. You can have Patrick Kane be lined up with Morgan Frost and then put Connor Bedard with Larry Hood. We win. We win that lineup every time. Second line where they might get us, Owen Tippett with Sean Couturier and Scott Lawton. That is a very, very solid second line. And honestly, I'm surprised this isn't their first line. I'm surprised it's not swapped. If I was to guess, it's because Larry Hood's probably like an 88, 89 overall right winger for them. Third line, they do have Marcus Foligno in the lineup. If you remember, we traded him and Frederik Andersen over to them before the deadline for Will Butcher and Carson Bjornsson, for Carson Bjornsson and a 5th round pick. But we used that 5th round pick to wind up getting Claude Giroux. So win-win, I guess. Thanks to Marcus Foligno and Frederik Andersen, we got Claude Giroux. You could say that. But anyways, third line, Marcus Foligno with Jake Evans and Eli Tolvainen. Eli Tolvainen's the biggest threat right there on that third line. But you have Anthony Cirelli on our third line, so that can kind of cancel out Tolvainen. With the 2 wingers, yeah, I'd give it a wash. So third line's a wash. Fourth line, Noah Cates with Gabriel Fortier and Bobby Brink. I'm giving us the edge on that 4th line. So we have the slight edge on offense, but they're still rather good. Their top 6 has a good plus-minus, meaning they're getting most of the points, but their bottom 6 isn't sleeping either. The only issue with their bottom 6 is they are worse defensively. So if we're going to score against this Philadelphia Flyers team, it's going to be against this bottom 6 here. Looking at their defense, they're not too strong mainly here. I actually think we have a big edge over them. The only point getter they really have on defense is Gustav Forsling, 14 points in 17 games played with a +11. He's lined up with Rasmus Ristolainen with a +9. But like I said, not much of anyone else getting big points. And having Ristolainen on that first line with Forsling, when you compare it to Krasinski and Seth Jones, we should have the edge there on the first pairing. Second line is Travis Sanheim with Helgi Grans. I'm going to give us a wash. I don't think Grans is as good as Tanev or McNabb, but Sanheim I think is. So I think it kind of evens themselves out there. And then their third line of Cam York and Carson Soucy. I'd give them, I go a wash again there. So wash and wash on the bottom line, but we got them beat on the top. Looking at their goaltender, they got Carter Hart in net. Many people calling for this dude's head last season. Didn't have the strongest. Oh, not last season. I'm talking about in real life. My bad. What would that be? That 2022, yeah, 21, 22, and 22, 23 seasons were not the best for Carter Hart, but he's been trying to turn it around. He's tried. He had a positive season. Abysmal season. I bet you everyone wanted him out of town, and now he's led his team to the Stanley Cup Finals. I think this is where your story is going to end, though, Carter Hart. I think this is where your story is going to end, because we got some goal scorers. Our first line was finally waking up in the Western Conference Finals, so we should be able to see some improvement on that first line, see some more improvement on that first line goal scoring ability. So without further ado, oh wait, no, my bad. I didn't look at the lineups. Didn't look at our lines. So I did edit the lines. Blake Wheeler is eligible to be dressed, so we're gonna play him hurt. At the time being, he is our third leading point getter on the team with 14 points. We're gonna have him playing on the third line with Jonathan Toews and Andreas Athanasiou. Third line will be Lucas Reichel, Anthony Cirelli, and Brandon Saad. And then fourth line will be TJ Oshie, centered by Claude Giroux with Peyton Krebs out on the wing. We might bench Peyton Krebs if he doesn't put up some points, or if that plus-minus number doesn't start improving. Who we're going to put him in for? I mean, if Kakko comes back, he'll probably be replaced right there. We'll probably have Kakko slide into his spot over Andreas Athanasiou, move Reichel down to the fourth, and have Saad with Kakko on this third line. Yeah, I think that might be the way we do it. Though Wheeler, Toews, and Kakko on the second line was really killing it, so we could have Athanasiou on the third or fourth line. We got options, but that doesn't matter. He's not going to be back until, I think, Game 5 or 6 of this series. He might be back for Game 5. For sure will be back for Game 6 if it gets that far, but he will still be hurt in the process. So now with that out of the way, let's jump on in. Game number 1, Stanley Cup Finals. Let's get this dub.
This is what we live for. This is what they play for. It's the Stanley Cup, Game 1, and it's about to go down. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They're about to drop the puck. Game 1, Stanley Cup Finals. Enough said. Let's play. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Quick pass to Bedard. Trying to get back on the attack now. Sensational stop by Hart. On the attack along the boards. Quick feed to Frost. Philadelphia sliding the puck behind the net. From the slot, fires away. Makes it look easy with the stop.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
And a strong effort on that play.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Quick pass across to Frost. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Delayed penalty looming. They get a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Wheeler is going to go off for a pair for charging here. Philadelphia sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Fires it! Denies him with the save! Canada's got it in the defensive end. Chicago's got it along the wall. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Foligno. And he loses control of the puck. Poked away in the offensive zone by Lawton. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Fires it! There it is! The power play goal in the back of the net!
We all know that goals in the playoff series are so difficult to come by, James, as the ice closes up and everyone's playing urgent and physical. They got the first one here. That's a good way to start.
Philadelphia's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Kane stick handling in his own zone. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Down the right side and into the zone. Back at the point, they set it up. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Up along the wing. Sends it in deep. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it over with pace to Oshie. He grabs the puck here at the point. And now he moves it quickly to Lawton. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Knight. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Chicago's going to start with the puck in their own end. And the puck's knocked loose. The Flyers have it now. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Here they come on the attack. The Flyers take it across the blue line. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Delayed penalty coming up here. Moves the puck along the half wall. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be the task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
And the man advantage unit comes out to go to work.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Turn that one aside.
I really like to save James because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. Big time collision there. Over to Oshie. Driving to the net. And there's the save.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Blood goes up, makes the save.
Philadelphia's got possession here in their own end. Sends the feed in front, and that goes off a stick. Here's the shot, and he snags that one with the glove. Hortians recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Taves has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. Gets it out of his own end. Slides it quickly to Jones. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Glove save!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Flyers take possession off the face-off. Nice job to escape the zone. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Flyers preserve the lead as their penalty killers get the job done.
Well, that's a missed opportunity, James. An opportunity to get the equalizer on the power play. Now down by one at even strength. They're going to have to find a way to muster up some energy. That one was deflating.
And there it is! The double G! The great
I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Frost usually scouted before any key matchup because he's a special player and a good point getter. Kane's puck-on-a-string zone ability means he can stick-handle his way past defenders. Let's see if one of these players can give their team the edge tonight. I know I'll be watching. Guys, back to you.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty. They had success earlier in the overload set on the power play, James. I expect that they'll walk right back into it if they can win the faceoff. You know that you got to be heavy along the wall. You know you're set up on one side of the ice, but the key is the puck movement. You have to move it quick. You have to pull the coverage inside the dots, and then you have to look to work the magic, whether it's off the cycle or a quick give and go to take it to the net.
Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Chicago's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Good clearing attempt to breathe. The Flyers have it against the wall. Philadelphia is looking to break out. And now it's over to Couturier. Pokes it away in his own end. Moves the puck. The Blackhawks in transition at center. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Big time one-timer stop. Wright was gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Lunds won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Haynes almost ready to get back on the ice.
Chicago's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and the good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
Hart's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. In the final moments of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Blackhawks win it. Puck scooped up by McNabb. Came up with the save on that play. Great read by Krebs. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Grabs the puck in the slot. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Philadelphia's won it. And that's knocked away by Tanev. Throws it in. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Moves it to Kubovic. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And he's knocked off the puck there. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Well, this is a huge timely penalty kill, James. Late in the frame, close game. You got to get to work, put your work boots on, and you got to kill this part of the penalty.
Ortio's won the draw here in their own zone. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second.
All right, guys, so not a bad first period. We started off a little slow, going down 1-0, but we battled back. Claude Giroux getting a nice rebound. Getting a nice rebound goal out in front, even though it wasn't really a rebound, kind of a weak shot. He just got the puck before it got to the net. Backhands it right on past. Carter Hart. As now we're going to look to try to bury another one. Giroux. Not quite. Korchinski. Shot down low. Where's Taylor Radish? I do not see him out here. Wide to Evans. Seth Jones, last man back. And where's the delay penalty? 4-on-4 hockey. Slashing Claude Giroux. So I'm not sure what happened to Taylor Radish, but Claude Giroux starting the second period on the first line. Kane and Bedard out against Hood and Frost on this 4-on-4. Shot blocked by Korchinski. There you go. Over to Bedard. Bedard might have a little speed. Up top, Korchinski. Oh! Shot goes wide, back into our zone. We're going to kill a little bit more time. Minute left. Korchinski gets down. Getting chased. To Kane. Over to Jones. Come on, Jones. There you go. Keep it in the zone. 30 more seconds. Polino gets knocked off the puck as they dump it in. To Kane. Kane to Korchinski. Nice dump in the zone. That should kill the rest of that power play. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 5 to 5-on-5. Good D. Good jab. Good jab. So back to 5-on-5. Still trying to get this lead. Yeah, we got some dead, tired players out there. Rebound by Bedard. Oh, can't quite get there. God, we're so close with some of these rebounds. We're just a little shy. Just a little short finishing some of these rebound shots. At least we're all over them. That is a little different change, or that's a change of pace for me. Slap shot block. Tanev picks it back up. Back out in front. Rebound out front. Loose puck for Radish. Shot. So Taylor Radish might have just had to take a poop at the beginning of this game, and that's why he wasn't out there. Oh no, we were on the power play. That's why Drew was out there. Ah, right. Big hit. Might have an injured Flyer. Back to Saad. Oh, Reichel couldn't get it to Saad. Ah, Zadorov trips a tired Foligno. Got a PK now. Are you serious? We can't be taking those tripping penalties. Zadorov, that dude's exhausted. Level his ass and take him out of the game. Make them have to call up their AHL players, all right? Make it easier for us. It's a 1-1 game still. Now we're on the PK again. Face off one. McNabb circling around to Brandon Saad. Saad to Ekman Larson. Larson trying to hit Reichel, but no good. Tip it. Out front, Couturier. Shot on net. Rebound by Hood. Up to Couturier. Backhand. Saved again. Paying credit to Brandon Saad. Wide to Ekman Larson. He got around one defender. Oh, Peyton Krebs, you got to crash that net for me, buddy. There you go. Good D, Ekman Larson. Good D. Peyton Krebs. I got to stop passing it from so far away, I guess. Put out front, Frost, Couturier. Oh, Sean Couturier, the captain, almost scoring right there, and he does.
Power play goal, and it puts them in front.
Well, that's solution. You have that player advantage. You gotta use it. They did it. Now they're ahead.
Perfect
As a
angle
goaltender,
shot.
You're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, foot movements, everything. That power pushes you across the crease, and unfortunately this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
Perfect shot. Perfect shot by the captain, Sean Couturier, to give Philadelphia the lead. Right over the shoulder. Oh my God. And I believe that's their second power play goal this game. Taylor Radish still with the puck out front. Kane trying to shoot it. Oh, good. Can't get it through the traffic. Kublik down low. Sanheim. Out front to Morgan Frost. Patrick Kane hit off the puck. Moving to Connor Bedard. Bedard trying to move it, bob and weave. Saucering down low to Kane. Oh, couldn't get it through that last defenseman. Come on, you got to cover that one tonight. You got to cover that one for us. I see you. Come on, buddy. We got to get out of the zone. I don't know what was taking. Our guy was like in quicksand right there. He can't pick up any loose puck. Good stick by Wheeler. Gets it out of our zone at least. This line to tip it. Rosling trying to tuck it. No good. Seth Jones up to Athanasiou. One more guy. Oh my God. Fucking sticks, man. We're gonna take a fucking tripping penalty. Lawton gets leveled. Forsling. Poke puck. Reichel. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Meant to stick lift and I meant to stick lift and I accidentally hit the hit button. Hip check. God. No! God, I hate how A isn't to protect the puck anymore. Every time I press A, he tries to do like a one-handed windmill D. Every time. Ekman Larson, 4 seconds, and we lose the puck. Going into the third, down by 1. Pretty much just back and forth hockey at the end there. The second period. Just kept poking the puck away from me. Couldn't get any in the zone kind of presence. Philadelphia just snipes one right over Spencer Knight's shoulder. Literally the perfect fucking shot. The perfect shot. Oh, I hope we get a fucking Perkis shot here in the third period. I do not want to lose game number 1 again. I want a clean sweep over Philly. So third period, both teams' first lines out there. Bedard takes the face off and losing it. Forsling. Wide to Kublik. Kublik gets poked off. Patrick Kane with it. Trying to use some speed. Caught up to Bedard to Kane, and he skates right into Forslings and loses it again. Taylor Rash battling for the puck. Gets it. Seth Jones enters the zone. To Bedard. Hits Radish. Radish to Kane down low. Stick lifted. Carter Hart covers it. Offensive zone face off. We just got a bad habit of just skating right at people. It's the only thing I can think of. Radish, Bedard, Kane. Face off, we lose. Forsling. Off to Ristolainen in Philadelphia, coming down. Hood. Over to Forsling. Forsling dumps it into the zone and offsides. 18 minutes remaining in this third period. And I'm not liking how Chicago's starting this one out. Nothing but face-off losses and Philly just getting shots on net. Can you win us a face-off, Bedard? Our franchise center? Just win us one face-off. And don't give us one of those tie-ups that's like 50-50 and we still wind up losing it. Goes in the corner to Jones. Jones up to Kane. Kane gets tripped. Radish moves it up to Kane, up the boards. Two-man to B. He gets fucking smeared. Philly touches the puck, and now we're going to be on the power play. Morgan Frost, 2 minutes, tripping their first line center. Philly's first line center. Come on. This is it. Power play time. Oshie, Tays, first line isn't out there because they were just out there. They're a little tired. We need this. Jonathan Oshie shot on Hart. Saved. Carter Hart making it look nice and easy. Yeah, Kane got smeared between two guys. Minute 54, John T. still trying to win this face-off, and does again. Korchinski wide, one-timer from Oshie saved. Ristolainen up the boards, kept in by Tays, over to Sod. Sod shot on the Carter Hart, glove down. Oshie was there for a rebound, just too high of a shot. Surprised he didn't try to slide it down to Oshie. So minute 37 left on the power play. Tays loses the face-off. Sanheim trying to get it out, kept in by Korchinski. Sod up to Jones. Jones shot, rebound out front. Tays misses the net. Sanheim getting pushed around behind the net, trying to clear the zone again. This little saucer pass to Ristolainen. They get a 2-on-1. Ristolainen in front of the net, shot on Knight. Trying to get something short-handed for Philly. Because here comes Chicago. Seth Jones out front to Oshie, to Tays, back to Jones. Jones out front. Nobody's fucking taking a shot. And we got a hooking call on Philly this time. Travis Sanheim. So 5-on-3 for like 30 more seconds. Loose puck was out front. We kept getting it. Sticks were flying. So we got our first line out there now. Bedard, Giroux, and Kane. Come on. Giroux win this face-off. He does. Over to Tanev. Tanev shot. Blockered into the corner. 30 more seconds left, and Tanev loses it. Sousy dumping it down the length of the ice. 20 seconds remaining. Quick up to Connor Bedard. One man to beat. Poke. Skates right at him again. Backhand on Carter Hart. 1 second left on the 5-on-3. Come on, we got the face-off. Get the one-timer to Bedard. Get the 1T to Bedard. Do it. Do it. He's not going to be covered. Just do it. Fucking Carter Hart is having a game here for Philadelphia. Really embracing that underdog tone of the city. Giroux, Tanev, back to Kane. Tanev, fucking trying to get a one-timer of his own. Gets blocked. Sousy pinned down low. Throws it around the boards, and now I think we got a slashing call. Yup. Don't know why. Just cause. Puck wasn't even near him. Just cause. Why? Patrick Kane, why? You don't want a Stanley Cup, buddy? You don't want another Stanley Cup? Literally no reason whatsoever. No reason whatsoever for that to happen, but it does. Guess he was saying something to Kane. Kane got a little mad, trying to get a fight or something. And that was the outcome. Cam York, down low, shot on net, blocked by Tanev. Blake Wheeler, passing it wide to McNabb, poked. McNabb now on the PK, just keeping it down in Philly zone. Up to Wheeler, out front to Tanev, shot, saved. 1 minute remaining. Morgan Frost out of the box and carrying the puck up on this power play. Couturier, shot gets blocked by McNabb. That's where we need some block shots. Hood to Cates. Good save by Knight. 13 minutes, just under 13 minutes remaining here in the third. We are not going to let the underdogs continuously win this whole thing, are we? Tippett, shot gets blocked. Culvers to Foligno, shot on net. Good save by Spencer Knight. He's going to have less than 30 seconds remaining on this power play. Cirelli and Tays. Johnny T, you should win this face-off. Less than 20 seconds, even better. Tays does not win the face-off to Levine to Tippett. Tippett stick lifted. And Sidorov throws it out of play. So the Another face-off in the zone. Thank you, Sidorov. Thank you, my guy. Brandon Saad out with Peyton Krebs. They're going up against Kublik, Lawton, and Foligno. Shot on net, goes wide. Oh, they're going to hit Kane out of the box. One man to beat. Kane gets pinned along the boards, throws it just out in front of him. Loops puck in front. He's still battling for it. Kane out front to Saad, trying to redeflect it into the net. No good. Oh, boys. Sorelli, good stick. Trying to win it out front. Can't, and Lawton will break it out for Philadelphia. Come on. We got the opportunities. We just can't bury it. Kublik trying to get a shot off. Blocked and corralled by Saad. He moves it to Sorelli. Wide to Sidorov. To Saad. They finally get into the zone. Saad crashing the net. Good sticks by the Philadelphia defenseman, though, not allowing Saad to really get a shot off. Ekman-Larsson shot on net gets blocked. Reichel up to Giroux. Oh, Krasinski. Sidorov shot glove side. Glove to the side of the net. Sidorov to Ekman-Larsson to Giroux. Giroux shot blocker side. That one's blockered into the corner as Philly breaks it out of their zone, relieving some pressure for Carter Hart. Marcus Foligno's shot gets blocked. Picks up his rebound. Moves it to Tolavainen. Down low to Foligno. Cuts in the front of the net. Shot. Rebound opportunity. And Sidorov will break it out to Reichel. Let's go. Get the goal. Reichel out front. Krebs. Rebound opportunity for Giroux. Loose puck. Carter Hart couldn't find it. Oh, so close. Giroux almost gets his second of the day. Kublik. Down low to Lawton. Shot save. Lawton again. Shot save. Lawton still with the puck. Oshie out front to Sidorov. So we got our fourth line still out there. Krasinski. Wide to Giroux. Over to Krebs. Krebs takes a shot on Hart. And doesn't do anything after that. Sanheim has it for Philadelphia. Travis Sanheim up top to Fortier. Shot blocked. Thrown to the corners. We got our first line out there. There we go. Bedard to Jones. Jones over to Kane. Makes one man miss. Poke check. Regroups with it. One-timer for Bedard. He misses the net. Back out front to Bedard. Backhand rebound opportunity. Hart's just going to cover it. Offensive zone face-off. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the third period. We got Athanasiou, Taze, and Wheeler out there. They've been our most productive line this postseason. Can they come in clutch here? Blake Wheeler, you got something for us? Giroux did something. Is Blake Wheeler going to do something for us? Big hit on Cates. Philly loses the puck, and here comes Chicago. Seth Jones has to dump it in because a guy jumps off the bench right in front of him. Sanheim wide to Grands. Grands gets poked off by Jones. Jones over to Taze. Johnny T over to Krasinski. Now to Athanasiou. Athanasiou trying to get the man out front. Picked off by Grands, though. And Philly breaks it off. We got a minute left here in the third period. Frost out there for Philly. Jones up to Wheeler. Wheeler to Athanasiou. Back to Wheeler. Chicago's going to pull the goaltender. 6-on-5. Athanasiou out low. Rebound. Taze trying to crash that net, and Hart's going to cover it. 18.9 seconds. We got our first line out there against their second. Let's go. 6-on-5. Connor Bedard, we need a face-off win, buddy. And we lose. Wrist the line and wide to Forsling. Forsling up to Tippett. 14 seconds. Shot on net. They're going to miss. 10 seconds remaining. Come on, late third period. Bedard to Oshie. 7 seconds. Trying to dump it in. No good. Couturier shot on net. Going to score and secure it.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
So we lose game number 1, 3-1 to the underdog Philadelphia Flyers. Not something I wanted to say. I didn't think that we would be going down in this series. They've already eliminated one number 1 seed in the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now they're looking to do it to the Western Conference number 1 seed, the Chicago Blackhawks, who also won the President's Trophy. Man, this would be quite the fucking Stanley Cup for them to win. They haven't won since, I believe, 1970-something. So a long, long time since Philly's won a Stanley Cup. And they got a chance to do it up 3-1 this game, 3-1. They're going to be up 1-0 in the series. We even outshot them. Doing everything we can. We just didn't get the goal scoring. So multiple Chicago players eligible to be dressed. Blake Wheeler's healthy. Capo Caco's healthy. Okay. Thanasiu, you're getting taken out for Capo Caco. And then Peyton Krebs, we're going to take you out for Andreas Athanasiou. We're going to have Wheeler with Caco on that second line. Athanasiou will play that. Athanasiou will play on the fourth line with Giroux and Oshie. So Caco, Taze, Wheeler, Reichel, Sorelli, Saad, Oshie, Giroux, Athanasiou. I think we got to mess with the power play because now we got Caco back. I believe it's you. So Capo Caco. There we go. Put Caco over here on the right defense. And then Capo Caco here. Alright. Perfect. Alright, so those are going to be our lines. Capo Caco back on that second line, hoping to get our point scoring going again. Second game down 1-0 in the series. We're looking for a tie here. Looking to tie the series. We're coming off an embarrassing loss to Philadelphia, Chicago. In front of our home fans. Don't do it. Don't let us go down 2-0 heading into Philly. Halfway through the first period, neither team solving each other's goaltender. Philly's got a slight shot advantage, and Marcus Foligno going to open this goal scoring on Spencer Knight. Marcus fucking Foligno, the man we sent there. Holy shit. So down 1-0, being outshot 14-11. Lucas Reichel scores, though, on that third line. There we go. Claude Giroux, power play goal. Lucas Reichel again. Was it Logan Hood? Larry Hood? I believe it's Larry Hood fucking scores his first of the Stanley Cup Stanley Cup Finals. Son of a bitch. Come on, take the lead. Stay in the lead. And we do. Okay. Logan Reichel, or Lucas Reichel, right now. 2 goals in 1 period. That's what I like to fucking see. We went on a little bit of a stretch. 2 minutes straight of us just scoring nonstop. Unfortunately, Logan, is it Logan Hood or Larry Hood? Hold on. I gotta look at this again. Larry Hood, yep. So unfortunately, Larry Hood fucking scores on Spencer Knight to ruin our momentum. Both teams go quiet following that. We are still being outshot 21-19, but we are up 1 goal. I'd like 1 more for insurance, boys. 1 more for insurance here in the third period. Power play to Chicago. Blake Wheeler gonna score on Frederick Anderson, so Carter Hart gets taken out. Freddie Anderson now in the net. Power play switching sides. Power play to Chicago gets killed off. And Larry Hood going to score his second of the night. Taylor Radish going to score on Anderson, giving us that 2-goal lead again. 2 minutes remaining here in the third, and we're going to win game number 2. Now the series is tied 1-1. 5-3 win. 5-3 fucking win. Here starts the game. Hood, Reichel, and Blake Wheeler. There we go. Blake Wheeler on that second line. So getting Capo Caco back on that second line got Blake Wheeler another fucking goal. Capo Caco's fully healed. That's something I like to hear. We're fully healed, buddy. We're fully motherfucking healed. Lines are as usual. Andreas Athanasiou now in over Peyton Krebs, so we might get a little bit more goal-scoring chances on that fourth line. Heading into Philadelphia, series is split 1-1. All eyes are on here. the biggest underdog story. It's probably going to be rowdy here in Philadelphia. The biggest underdog story ever, embracing their city. Halfway through the first, same as last week. 2 days ago, nothing really happening. We're able to successfully kill that one off. Andres Athanasiou going to score on the fourth line on Carter Hart. We take a 1-0 lead here early in game number 3. That's what I like to see. Shots are 14-10 in favor of Chicago. I like to see that too. Athanasiou getting demoted from the second line because Kakko was coming back. I was debating keeping him up there with Blake Wheeler, but we lost game 1. They weren't really contributing. You know, Kakko in that second line, Kakko, Taves, and Wheeler were really putting up the points when they were playing together. I'm not going to mess with that chemistry. So up 1-0 going into the second period. Let's extend this lead, Chicago. There it is. Johnny T gets his first of the Stanley Cup Finals. Power play to Philly. Shorthanded goal by Seth Jones. Up 3-0. Power play to Chicago. And Connor Bedard's come to play 4-0. Heading into the end of the second period, Chicago lost game number 1, and they said, fuck you, Philly. Holy shit. We don't give a fuck about your underdog story. We're gonna fucking knock your teeth down your throat. 5-on-3 power play to Philly. We're gonna kill that one off. Power play to Chicago. We get our 5-on-3. Connor Bedard gets his second power play goal of the day. 5-0 is this 6-0. Taylor Radish scoring on Hart, and they still have him in. Cates is going to score on Knight, so Knight doesn't get the shutout tonight. Guess that's all their coach was probably telling them, like, yo, don't let us get shut out. At least get one. At least get one. But we got a 6-1 win here in game number 3. Like to see it. Like to see it. Connor Bedard, 2-goal night for the man. Back-to-back power play goals. Seth Jones with a shorthanded goal. And Johnny T. Fucking love to see it, boys. Love to see this goal scoring. But now the underdog story just gets better for them. All right. The underdog story just gets better for them. Claude Giroux, broken nose. Oh, I knew we were grinding him out. Philly fucking fought Claude Giroux. He's out until the 12th. I think that's the remainder of the playoffs. We could move Oshie to center. Move Krebs to the 4th line center. Should do that. Give Jacob Vrana some playtime. Payne Krebs just hasn't really done much. Vrana. Yeah. We'll just go with Peyton Krebs. Centering this line, still the best center slightly. Power play, we got Krebs on our first line power play now. I'm not going to have that. Johnny T is going to be on that first line power play. Yeah, Johnny T is going to be centering our first line power play now. Actually, no. Put Bedard there. And then move Kakko. Move Kakko up. Or Lucas Reichel. Move Lucas Reichel up. Brandon Saad. Where is he? Lucas Reichel. You're going to get moved up to the first line. So we got Reichel, Bedard, Kane, Krasinski, Jones. Reichel's got to get replaced. Replace you with Tanev. Back to a +1, but that's fine. So we got Tanev, Kakko, Saad, Hayes, and Oshie. Yep. Again, put Bedard there. put Brandon Saad here. Put Brandon Saad there on the first 4-man power play. So we'll do Saad on the left, Kane on the right. Kuczynski up top with Bedard. PK. PK's fine. All right. Those are going to be our lines going into it. We lose Claude Giroux. It's fine. It's fine. We just moved Peyton Krebs right back into the fold on that 4th line. He wasn't a minus player. He just wasn't putting up any big points for us. I can't believe they broke Claude Giroux's fucking nose. I guess their former captain. They punched their former captain in the face in the Stanley Cup Finals. That is such a Philadelphia Flyers thing to do. That's actually, thinking about that happening on the ice, it'd probably be something to see. I'd want to watch that fight. I'd want to watch that fight for sure. So up 2-1 in the series. Looking to take a 3-game series lead here. Can we sweep Philly on the road? Owen Tippett going to open the goal scoring for Philadelphia. Halfway through the first, down by 1. Shots are just about even. Someone tie it up. Someone tie it up. Someone tie it up. Come on. Not going to happen. Philadelphia playing good defense and disciplined hockey. No power plays for Chicago so far. Owen Tippett giving them a 1-goal lead. Now they just got to protect it. Come on, Chicago. You did not go all out last game, scoring all those goals for nothing. There it is. Patrick Kane going to score, tie the game 1-1. Halfway through the second, power play to Philly. We're going to kill that one off. 7 minutes remaining here in the second period. We are being heavily outshot right now by Philly. Power play to Philly. Killed off. Actually, I don't think it was killed off. Yeah, they're going to have a power play to start the third period. They're just going to have it for less than 20 seconds, though, so basically nothing. But Patrick Kane ties the game here, game number 4, giving our team a chance to potentially go up 3-1 over the Philadelphia Flyers. Got a chance here. So all we need. Third period, tied to 1-1. Being outshot by Philly, power play to Philadelphia, we kill that one off. Good PK, good PK. Halfway through the third, nothing happening so far. No heroes on either side. Both goaltenders playing great. Knight and Hart fucking shutting it down for their team, and we have our first overtime game of this playoffs. So let's jump on in and see who's going to get this game-winning goal. Will Philadelphia tie the series up at 2-2, or will Chicago go up 3-1 in this series? Which goaltender is going to crack first, too? Freddie Kane's got one tonight, could get another. The franchise players and Bedard and Hood, #1 overall picks, trying to battle it out as well. Who can forget Patrick Kane's a #1 overall pick as well. Risk the lines got for Philly, intercepted by Kane. Kane over Bedard. Poked off. Bedard out front to Kane, trying to tuck it in 5-hole. Hart's going to cover it. Offensive zone face-off for Chicago. So getting some early offense here on Hart. Like to see that. Points leader. Patrick Kane's now tied for 6th in points with 17. William Nylander still way up for first place. Kuczynski gets the puck poked away by Hood, and here he goes. Passing up to Kublik. They get around the defenseman, saucing out to Hood, back, drops it, smacks it towards the Knight. I wonder if that was a setup play. He dropped past it to his man. The dude missed the net. Hood just swings his fucking stick backwards. Just swung his goddamn stick backwards to almost score a goal. Can you imagine if that was the game-winning goal? So Kublik comes in. Great awareness by Hood to split the defense, see the open ice. Kublik feeds it to him. Drop passes, misses the net. Would have been goaltender interference. Good. Hood ran into the goaltender, Knight. But then watch what happens. Hood runs into the goaltender, follows it, and just smacks that motherfucker. Just smacks it right at Spencer Knight. Almost goes in off his skate. Holy shit. Hood's pretty fucking good. Small, but good. Bedard taking the face off, losing it. Ristolainen, shot on net. Loose puck out front. Korchinski finds it for Chicago, and he passes it up to Kane. Kane to Taylor Radish. One man to beat. Radish shoots, glove side on Carter Hart, follows his shot, and gets an offensive zone face-off for Chicago. Let's go, Bedard. We need some face-off wins. We need some face-off wins here. Let's go, Bedard. Bedard wins the face-off. Korchinski's shot goes wide. Good blocker save by Hart. Jones trying to get down low, and delayed penalty on Chicago. Kublik on a breakaway save by Spencer Knight. What's the penalty on for us? Slashing? Taylor Radish for slashing? What about the interference up top? I thought they were going to call a penalty on Philly. So Spencer Knight keeps us in this game, saving that breakaway. But now Philly's also on a power play, so not the greatest thing either. Seth Jones wide to Sorelli. Sorelli up and off the glass and gets it deep into Philly zone. Following it, misses the hit on Tippett. He passes it up to Kublik. Kublik had the game-winning puck on his stick on that breakaway, and thankfully Spencer Knight was able to stay with it and save it. Pulavainen. He had the series opening goal in game number 1. Good block. Tippett has it. 1 minute left on this power play. Kublik's gone for Philly, passing to Tippett, wide to Foligno. They're just trying to enter this zone, but Chicago playing good defense. Up and out of the zone again. Nice, boys. Good PK. Tippett pinned. Throws around to Lawton. Tippett behind his net again. And he gets tripped, and we're going to have another fucking PK. After a phenomenal fucking PK just got killed. Seth Jones is going to trip him behind that net. Boys, we got to stay out of the box. We're going to lose this game if we don't stay out of the box. So they got their first power play line out there. Hood, Couturier, and Frost. Couturier wins it. York wide to Frost. One-timer saved by Knight. Andres Athanasiou clears it out of the zone. Forsling pinned down deep in his zone. Frost comes for some support. Athanasiou down low. Brandon Saad. Loose puck still battling for it down low. Attaboy. Look at the pressure we got on this PK. Athanasiou pinned down low. We killed almost a minute and we still got the puck. Loose puck out front, trying to pass it over McMahon. York stick lift. And Philly finally gets it out. They got about 45 seconds left. Couturier skates in. Good poke check. Up and off the glass and goes down into Philly zone again. Andres Athanasiou, the PK wizard. Hood up to Frost. 20 seconds remaining on this power play. Frost out front. Forsling one-timer saved by Spencer Knight. About 15 seconds are remaining on this PK. If we get a face-off win towards the boards, might be able to just hit him out of that box. Reichel loses the face-off. Tippett to Hood. Hood down low. Couturier stick lift, losing it to Tanev. There's Wheeler. And it's back to 5-on-5. Blake Wheeler stick lifted and losing it to Tippett. Philadelphia kind of embarrassed on that power play. Couturier trying to drop pass, no good, intercepted by Tanev, and Chicago comes the other way. Little back and forth, neither team really able to enter the other zone. Still standing true. Ekman Larson has it for Philly. Tanev to Taze. Taze trying to battle through, stolen away by Pulavainen. We got the veterans here. The veterans, it's their last season. Play for them, boys. Play for the veterans. Trying to shoot it, sniping on Knight. I think that was Tippett. Gloved easily. 9:40 remaining in this first overtime period. Got our first line out against their fourth. This is it. This is the mismatch. Taylor Radish grabs that tie up from Bedard. Kane hit off the puck. Here comes Brink. Brink trying to make a move around Jones. Defense there. Taylor Radish to Bedard. Makes one man miss. Bedard out front, shoots it on Carter Hart, plays it out to York and Fortier, and Philly fucking all the way down, doing a little dump and chase. Jones gets smeared against the glass. Patrick Kane up to Taylor Radish. Radish gets hit and loses the puck. This is a good fourth line shift by Philadelphia. Bedard out front to Kane, shot, blocked, and covered by Hart. 7 minutes remaining now left in overtime. Not the cleanest shift against the fourth line, but I mean, Philly's fourth line's playing really good. Out front, Kuczynski, Radish, one-timer save. Bedard pass out front, not Bedard. Kane pass out front, covered by Carter Hart. Not allowing any passing near his crease. Probably for good reason. Philly now got their third line out. Tolavainen, Evans, and Foligno. We got Radish, Bedard, and Kane. Bedard wins it back to Jones. One-timer by Kane! Oh my God. What a phenomenal save by Carter Hart. If Kane could have just lifted that a little bit more, it would have went into the net. Oh, what a fucking face-off win that was. That was it. That was the game on Patrick Kane's stick. Marcus Foligno shot on net, goes wide, missing it. Bedard up to Jones. Seth Jones up to Patrick Kane. He gets smeared by Sanheim. Jones steps up, gets pinned deep into Philly's zone, down in the corner, still battling for it. Jones behind the net, still behind the net. Kane trying to get a shot off, that one gets blocked. Jones takes a shot on Hart. He's gonna get shot in the shoulder, cover it, offensive zone face-off. Jesus, Kane. He's probably a little frustrated that he didn't score that one goal. So Wheeler, Tays, Kakko out. There are big point scorers. Tays wins it to McNabb. McNabb shot. He misses the net. Or maybe it got saved and went over the net. Evans wide to Foligno. Foligno drop pass to Ristolainen. Ristolainen steps in. Loose puck in front of Spencer Knight. Gets swatted away into the corner. Evans has it for Philadelphia out front. Intercepted by McNabb. Wheeler up to Tays. Johnny T shoots it alongside on Carter Hart. He covers it, not giving up any rebounds. Carter Hart not giving up nothing. And this one might be going to a second overtime period. We got 2 minutes remaining. Face off, tied up. Owen Tippett gets it for Philly. Tippett comes in, shoots high, glove on Knight, good save. Come on, this is a goaltending battle. One of you motherfuckers are going to crack, and I'm hoping it's Carter Hart. Hayes loses the face-off. Forsling's shot goes wide. Tanev losing to Lawton. Good defense right there. Good defense by number 25. Who are you again? Is it Wheeler? I think 25 is Wheeler, so good defense by Wheeler. No, 25's Kakko. Good defense by Kakko. Good. Kakko, remember we signed him as a restricted free agent for and only gave up a third rounder for him, basically. Now we got him for another 5 years. Just signed a 5-year, $5.5 million contract right at the beginning of this postseason. We're going to go down a man to start the second overtime period. Come on. You gotta do better than that. So we will be shorthanded here in overtime as Philly looks to end it. They're 0 for 6 tonight on the power play. 0 for 6. So our PK's been standing strong. Maybe we'll get a shorthanded goal or something. Oh, that tripping was unfortunate. Who fucking did it? Brandon Saad trips him up. We are being outshot 43 to 35. Oh my God. Second overtime game. Second overtime period. see what's going to happen. We got Cirelli and Taze out against Hood, Couturier, and Morgan Frost. We had a pretty aggressive PK in the first overtime period. Let's see how we're going to do here. Johnny T dumps it in. Crushing Forsling early. Trying to grab it and can't. Hood's going to pass up to Frost, and there they are. 3-on-2. York. Fucking leveled by Seth Jones. Cirelli tries to clear it out. Up and over the glass. Gets it out of the zone. But not all the way down. Larry Hood drop passes to Forsling. Forsling shot. Almost squeaks by Spencer Knight, but gets enough of it for it to go into the corner and get out of the zone. York wide to Frost. 3-on-2 again. Frost to Couturier. Couturier shot misses the net. Thank God. Hood up top to York. Good stick. Johnny T trying to clear the zone. He can't. Oh, fuck's sakes. Their defense had a longer stick. Cirelli down low. Jones back to Cirelli. Cirelli over to Taze. And Taze will dump it in to Philly's side of the ice, and the PK is over. Back to 5-on-5. Morgan Frost looking to do something down low. Up top to Kublik. Shot saved by Spencer Knight. Good glove, Knight. Now, Knight's probably going to win the Conn Smythe for Chicago. I wonder if Larry Hood is the favorite to win the Conn Smythe for Philly. Brandon McNabb's got it. Moving up to Capo Caco, up to Wheeler. Blake Wheeler down low. Caco shoots and scores!
Good night, OT winner.
There's that second line. Blake Wheeler to Capo Caco. Caco coming back from injury.
Wow, did
Playing
they
a
work for that one tonight.
phenomenal. Coming back from injury. Glad that we had those two together
I
over
love
at
this snapshot from
Danasiu.
in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the
What a
will to
pass
get
by
to those
Blake
tough
Wheeler.
areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
And game 4 goes to the Chicago Blackhawks. As now we take a 3-1 series lead heading back to Chicago. Chance to hoist the Stanley Cup in front of our home crowd. We got a chance to do it 45 fucking shots by Philly. So 44 saves by Spencer Knight here in game number 4. That is ridiculous. This has really been a true goaltending battle. Pretty much through and through for game number 1 and game number 4. Big second overtime win there. Go to game number 5. Keep ticket prices the way they are. Go into game number 5. But this is the story of Philly. They are the underdog city, ranked number 8. Now down 3-1 in the series. I'm pretty sure in round number 2, didn't they reverse sweep the Boston Bruins to advance to the Eastern Conference Championship? So they are never out of it. They will claw their way back however way they can. So we got to play dominant. We got to come out swinging. Let's hurt a few of their players. Let's make them know that we miss Claude Giroux. All right, we miss Claude Giroux, and we're going to take a few of their players along with him or for them hurting him. Here we go. Chance to win the Stanley Cup. First period. Who's going to do it? Power play to Chicago. Patrick Kane, power play goal. Blake Wheeler scores. We go up 2-0. Let's fucking go. We said we had to come out swinging early. Kurchinski with less than a minute left. 3-0. End of the first, getting outshot 13-10. But we're still up 3-0. Lord Stanley's in the building. Fans are going wild here in Chicago. They want the cup, and our team is feeling it. Blake Wheeler, the 39-year-old, the 37-year-old Patrick Kane, the youngin' Kurchinski getting it done. Come on. Are we going to score some more? Patty Kane gets his second of the night on Carter Hart. He's looking for the hat trick in the fucking final game. The Stanley Cup winning game. He wants a hat trick. 2 minutes remaining. And that's going to be it. Third period up 4-0. 21-21 is the shots. Let's jump on in and enjoy this one a little bit. I'm going to let the commentators do most of it. I will be jumping in when the commentators kind of go quietly or if I see something. But for the time being, I'm just going to let them do their thing. I'll let them... should I play this? I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play this final period. See if I can get Patrick Kane the goal. Yeah. I'm gonna play this final period and see if we can get Patrick Kane that final goal. No, I shouldn't play it. I shouldn't play it. I shouldn't play it. No, that breaks the channel's goal. Breaks the channel's goal. I'm not gonna play it. Last second change. I'll jump in. The last minute I'll play, but for the most part, this has to be, gotta be the computers. Gotta be the computers that earn it. I can't earn it. So third period, I guess the commentators are still off. Oh, they were on goal only. Play-by-play. There we go.
Radish has got it against the boards. A chance.
Bedard!
The Blackhawks strike.
Cubbies. 5-0.
This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
The Blackhawks continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Great reach with the poke check. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. A chance in front! Oh, he caught all of that. What a save by Anderson.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play, doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Here's a short pass to Jones. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Frost. The Flyers take it along the wall. And that one's denied. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Gets the puck in deep. The Flyers have it from their own end. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, there's rules in place to protect the players, and that's a charging call all day long. I mean, look at the distance that he traveled to get there, James.
That was our head coach telling Capo Caco, hey, yo, go make them pay for hurting Sean Couturier. That's what that was right there. Up 5-0, and you sent Capo Caco out there to do that shit. That's what that was.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Quick pass to Forsling. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. And the puck leaves the zone. Looking to break out here on the power play. Directed over to Lawton. And they keep the pressure on. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And a successful clearing attempt. That knocks it off the puck. Kubelik's got it in the offensive zone. Great save on the goaltender on that one with the stick.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Couturier ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. And it's a quick pass to Tolvanen. Sends it to the middle. A blast! What a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about complete and finding a way to get to the puck.
And they send it down the ice. The The Flyers' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
Tries to feed it over to Couturier. Here's a rip, and he rings the post.
The Flyers need to find a way back into the game, and that's not going to cut it when you wire one off the post. It's a frustrating night, and it just goes from bad to worse.
Answered the call on that play. The Flyers looking against the half wall. Philadelphia's got it behind the net. With the tip, misses the net and will play on.
Well, you work so hard to get these opportunities, and you have to find a way to execute and take advantage of your position on the ice. Chicago's #1 line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Quick feed to Sanheim. And that carries off a stick. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Bedard's moving the puck through his own zone. Let's see what the officials say.
And the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. The specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Reaches out and uses the stick. In all alone on the breakaway. That opportunity's rejected. Dishes it to Taves. Great defensive effort with the stick. Wide of the net. The Flyers have possession shorthanded. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. The Blackhawks gain possession. He looks deep to side. Makes a move in front. Finds some space in the corner. Moves it to side. Slides it back to the blue line. Too high.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Here's a blast. And that shot dies in traffic.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
And the puck's booted away. Here's a short pass to Taves. Puck moved over to Lawton. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall.
Chicago's done a great job in front of the goaltender, making sure they clear rebounds and that the tender sees absolutely everything that comes their way. Now they're protecting the shutout. Of course, that's a goaltender stat, but everyone...
And will play on as that goes up the outside of the post. Picked off by Radish. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. The Flyers have it in the offensive zone. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Turned aside by Anderson. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
The Stanley Cup is in the building. It is all polished up and out of the case. And you can see the anticipation as everyone is looking on as the childhood dream comes alive.
There she is. Oh, beautiful trophy.
The Flyers
Back
have
in
definitely
Chicago.
gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. Philadelphia's won the face-off.
Will be Chicago's 7th Stanley Cup in franchise history.
Chicago's got possession
Here
of the
tonight.
puck.
Patrick Kane would have been there and won 4 of them.
And he
So him
loses
and Taves
control
will be
here.
the most decorated Chicago
Ristolainen is
Blackhawks
lugging
of
the
all
puck.
time.
It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck.
All right, so let's take over from here on out. So that way we can select who gets to hoist Lord Stanley Cup. Let's go. Let's go. Bedard back to McNabb. All we need to do is basically protect Spencer Knight now. All right, we don't want to ruin his opportunity. Don't do it. Tip it. Loose puck. Broken up by Jones. There you go. We don't want to ruin it for him.
The home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight.
Come on. Couturier. Big hit. Kublik. Oh, my God.
Just as time expires in the period. That'll do it. And man, oh man, what a special night. You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goalie puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's game.
Well, in today's game, I mean, the puck goes cross-crease, you know, and the players can shoot from everywhere. Just the landscape of the game is so fast. But man, was he ever athletic tonight? He showed his movement, his mobility, and man, his ability to track. He was excellent.
Really good.
Yep, Spencer Knight deserves the Conn Smythe. He fucking deserves it, man. He's the reason our team is so fucking good and we win as many games as we do. Well deserved, Spencer Knight. Well fucking deserved.
Lord Stanley is about to be handed out.
So much fun. You can feel and sense the dream is alive. It is right there, and I'm really curious to see who hosts it over their head first, James.
The amount of desperation saves Spencer Knight has made.
Really kind of elevated every teammate along the way to this cup win.
Well, you said it, James. He elevated his game and everyone around him because he made them better. His puck distribution was outstanding. He led the team in outgoals, yep, in assists, and he found a way to get it done. That's what a captain does, and the reason why they've won.
All right, Jonathan Toews, next person to lift the Stanley Cup will be Patrick Kane. Jonathan Toews handing it to Patty Kane. Here you go, brother.
Well-deserved Stanley Cup winner right here. What a performance when it came to finding the puck in the net.
And you need players to find the back of the net if you want to win. You got to score goals, and that's exactly what he did. He led his team, and now he gets to hoist the cup.
Jonathan Toews will then Patrick Kane will then give it to our goaltender, Spencer Knight.
Well, here comes your Conn Smythe winner, and I can't think of anyone more deserving than this one.
I mean, he was masterful between the pipes, wasn't he? I mean, he managed the ebbs and flows of the game, made timely saves, and he's the reason, James, that they're hoisting the cup.
And last but not least, who deserves it? Braden McNabb, Seth Jones, or do we give it to the youngin' Connor Bedard? I think we give it to Seth Jones.
There's a physical price to be paid to win the Stanley Cup. He certainly paid it.
Well, he led his team in hits, and I mean, there's no question that the games get tighter and they get more physical. And the entire team garners energy off each and every hit. He was so effective when it came to his physical game.
Just a great moment when you become Stanley Cup champions, and then it's the all-hands-on-deck team photo, and I love this.
I love that the Stanley Cup's in the middle with the entire group, the staff all wrapped around it, just signifying that every player, every staff member was a key component to the win.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar.